The squabbling of the grave robber and the flagellant is concerning. The focused fault is not a weak foe, but you have little choice in the matter. Your companions are ready as they will be. It's time to press on. What's going on, everyone? It's Loki Orin, and we're back at it. Yep, okay, we knew this was coming. Okay, this we can work with. This is fine. That was probably the best possible suspicious roll. 2 skills that we're planning to use. We don't really care about. And everybody else is positive. And let's just get stuck in here. Let's just make this happen.
At last, the great ziggurat, temple of failure and regret.
Yeah. So we do need to think about the focused fault and how we're going to deal with it. We'd like to concentrate as much damage as we can onto blank desktop. Let the flagellant tank. Yeah, I think that's just got to be the play. And hope it's enough. The focused, I definitely do want to say that I think they really did a good job of rebuilding the focused fault to be a more interesting fight. 6 candles to get a bunch of good stuff. That seems worthwhile. Because when the Focused Fault first released, for those of you who may not have played the game when the Focused Fault came out, you can go back and watch those videos months ago now, but the Focused Fault initially was a very unpleasant fight. For the simple reason that, like, it was basically a hard check of, can your team focus all the inbound eyes onto a single person? If the answer was yes, then you won the fight, because you could like focus everything onto like a man at arms, and have him just no guts, no glory the entire fight, and you would stack just an enormous number of speed and restorative herbs onto him to let him tank. And that was, I mean, it was a fight. It met all the technical definitions of being a Darkest Dungeon 2 fight, but it didn't feel very good because you were spending the entire time on this one thing, and basically and maybe this wasn't 100% true, but it was pretty close. I think there was a fairly convincing argument that most formations were not viable against the Focused Fault. If you didn't have a character that could reliably tank the fight, it was not. I should say it wasn't impossible to win. It was doable, but it was hard. It was the kind of thing that people make challenge runs about to prove their skill, their mastery. But in my opinion, it just made it not a particularly fun fight. But now the fact that you can actually juggle, we'll just endure. Now that you can actually manage that, and more importantly, Limerence does not hit for, the problem was that it would hit for 30 or 60 if it crit, and that was just obscene. Like, that was insane. You can't, like, no formation is capable of standing up to that much damage spread across multiple characters. Now it hits for a lot less, but it's, a little bit more aggressive about making sure that it's constantly hitting targets. Whatever. Alright. How do we do this? Kind of like what we've been doing with this cause of death thing here. Bright light back up to 100.
Well done.
Yeah, especially if we're going to crit, because that's 6 flame for 7. Now, unfortunately, he does go ahead of the Plague Doctor, so he is going to get to do his thing. But we do manage to crit with another blight. So yeah, we're gonna do the thing here. Knock him down to death's door. Oh, nice. We landed. It was not the blight we were expecting to land, but it is the blight that we landed. Alright, that guy's gone as well. We would like to set up a deathless if possible. Alternatively, we could just cauterize for a trillion.
Bravo.
We're going to try to set up the deathless here. Gone. Gone. Because we'd like to land a heal here. Nocturne Commune. That's perfect, because that means this lady's dead. You can just hang out. And this just heals the full. Yeah, okay, fine. Would have been nice to deathless there, but taking 2, not really worth it. Endure. Nah. More. This is a bit of strategery here. If he's going to melt down, there's almost no way for me to avoid that. Actually, there is no way at this point. I don't have a means to avoid it. I would rather him melt down against the focused fault and just be constantly dealing blight. Alrighty. Healing salves. Healing salves. Holy water. Milk-soaked linen. There we go. Any trinkets here that are worth thinking about? So what do we got? Extra damage, blight stuff. Seems fine. Crit chance, we didn't see any medicinal herbs. Does that mean that this is better? Nah, probably not. That's felt good. That's felt real good. We haven't been using more as much as we could have, but it still feels pretty decent. Yeah, this is working for me. Alright, cool. Let's just pound it. Oh, I forgot to swap to beck and call. Oh, no. Oh, jeez. Ah! Rookie mistake. Oh, well. Ah! That's fine. I don't think that's going to be what wins or loses this fight. Would have made it easier, but I don't think it's going to matter. Alright, let's fight some eyeballs. Alright, let's do our thing. We are just going to get some of these eyes burning.
Measured and steady.
Alright, that was not exactly what we wanted. Yep, well, toxic's fine. It's just... that is fine with us. Alright, he's seen by 2. We do need to get this guy ticking, and that taunt token is actually kind of useful. Kind of want to save that, kind of want to save the Deathless procs for later. Alright, he's seen by 3. He's seen by all of them. Yep, okay. I think we've successfully done it here. Well, let's just get rid of that. Let's get rid of that eye. And now I believe we are just beating down the eyes here. Ooh, that taunt's actually... That was a mistake. Audrey's going to get seen here, potentially. Yeah, detect. That's okay, though, because all Audrey has to do is kill one of the eyes, and it'll leave her be. Oh, off by one. That's too bad. All right, we got to keep that one going here.
A breakthrough.
Observe. Uh-oh. It's got multiples. Oh, come on. Just gonna, like... These eyes just keep regrowing themselves like jerks. Alright, there's Death Blow. That gets rid of one of them, so she does need to kill another one. We do need this guy to skip his turn, if at all possible. Set up more just to make sure we don't get more absorptions here. Get rid of you. That is a weaken, unfortunately.
Malaise, measured and steady.
Alright, that's both of them dead, so I believe that gets it off Audrey, right? Sadly not. And this eye is dead either way. Shoot. Well. Oh well. Audrey may or may not make it through this. I botched that slightly, but there is hope. Speed. We also... Oh God, I forgot to swap to Absinthe, too. Man, I am just making mistakes left and right here. Behold! Alright. Let's do the thing here. How much is this hitting for? 57? Seems like a pretty good start. Limerence, yeah. Yeah, that is so my fault, because it would have been really good to have words are failing me. It would have been really good to have Absinthe. That's just my fault. That's just me being a knucklehead. Behold. But I also don't think it's going to matter. I think we've got the damage output here. Limerence. Ooh, single Limerence? That's rude. Well, dodged the second one. The Jinx doing its job right there. Keep patching up. Get more blight, more bleed, more burn. Behold. There we go. Yeah, we're definitely in range here. Important thing to remember about the focused fault that isn't necessarily made abundantly clear, or at least isn't advertised the way you'd think it would be. The focused fault does not have death armor. The focused fault just dies like a chump. If you smack it hard enough. Behold. Anyway. Nice clean win for the Dying Blight. Very good, very good run overall. Quite impressed with this team. This is definitely a team I'd recommend if you like dealing with damage over time effects primarily. This team does that in spades. We never saw the sluice, unfortunately. But we did complete all the layers. 91 candles for that run. All right, well, thank you all for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. You know the drill. Let the YouTube algorithm know I make content that you, people like you, like to watch. Let's hit our altar of hope here. We do get to... I always forget where it is. Timeless wood. Yeah, we do get to add some new memories. Bonnie? What does Bonnie want? Speed? Speed is tempting. Max HP is pretty good. Definitely don't want those. Traveling heals pretty good. I think to 10% max HP seems pretty nice. I think that's the one. Yeah. All right. And now we go to the working fields. And I think before we decided we're going to do... Nautical Compass is actually kind of... I'm going to do 2 clicks. We get 2 trinkets. Oh! Well, that decides that. Oh, this is the new His Rings. I haven't seen this. Apply to attacker when missed. Cool. Pick to face skill, 10% crit. Dead of Night skill, 2 relics and a bauble. Gain when hit. Okay. So that's a repartee type. Oops. We do 2 trinkets, 2 stagecoach, and then 3 to 4. Nice. Stew pot. Stew pot's a very good thing. This is shaping up to be a monster of a run we've got coming here. This is already shaping up to be a real good run. Yeah, that's plenty. All right. Well, see you all in the next one. Because we're doing good.